Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtabrayeshu Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Muttama Shloke Bhakti Rabhavati Naishtaki. Prandraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 26th chapter, titled as Fundamental Principles of Material Nature. So in the previous shlokas, we learned about all the different material elements, how they are created, what is the relationship between them. Now in this shloka, it is mentioned how these elements are activated, mixed together with the help of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, who does all this activation of the elements. So here the shloka says, Etani asamhatya yada mahadadini saptave kala karma guna peto jagad adir upavishat. So, etani asamayata yadaha. All these elements are asamahata. They are not mixed together. Mahat adini saptave. So there are mahat tattva, false ego, and 5 gross elements. Sapta means 7. All these are not mixed. But then kala karma guna upetaha jagat adi upavishat. Upavishat means enter. Enter means Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu. He enters, and along with him enters Kala, Karma, and Guna. And then the Jagat Adihi, the creation of all the universe, begins with entry of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, and then he mixes all these elements, 7 elements, which are those Mahat Tattva, false ego, and 5 gross elements, which are earth, water, air, fire, and ether. With the influence of time, karma, and guna, under the supervision of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, all these elements are mixed together, and then the creation begins. So this is how whole creation begins. Very nicely explained. So translation is, when all these elements were unmixed, Supreme Personality of Godhead, the origin of creation, who is Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, he, along with time, work, and qualities, Kala, Karma, and Guna, he entered into the universe with the total material energy in 7 divisions. So with 7 elements, he starts the process of creation. So purport, Srila Prabhupada is explaining, after stating the generation of causes, Kapila Dev speaks about generation of its effect. At that time, when the cause were unmixed, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in his feature of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, enter into each universe. See here. So Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu. So there is a Mahavishnu, which is who is lying on a Karanodak ocean. Then there is a Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, who enters into each and every universes. Innumerable universes are created from the body of Mahavishnu. And then in each universe, these elements are there. Each of these universes, they are composed of all these 24 elements. Then under the supervision, under the direction of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, all these elements are activated. Accompanying Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu are all the 7 primary elements, the 5 material elements, which are earth, water, air, fire, ether, total energy, which is Mahat Tattva, and the false ego. This entrance of Supreme Personality of Godhead involves his entering even the atoms of the material world. So when the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, enters into the universe, he also simultaneously enters into every molecule, every atom. Kana kana mein Bhagwan. So that's how. This is confirmed in Brahma Samhita 5.35. Andantarastha paramanu Chiyantara Sthanam. Chiyantara Sthama. So, in every atom and molecule, Paramatma, Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu enters. He is not only within the universe, but within the atoms also. Every molecule has energy of Krishna, which is called as the nuclear energy that is coming from Krishna actually. So Krishna is the source of all energies. He is within the heart of every living entity, and he is also within every molecule. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narsimha Madim Sharanam Prapati. So Lord is everywhere, in every molecule, every atom. Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, enter into everything. So here we can see that Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, he enters into all the universes, every molecule, every atom. So here we can see that in this verse, this is a very beautiful verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, where whole process of creation is explained by Kapiladev to Kardamuni, and it is explained in detail by Srila Prabhupada to all of us. So just to summarize this verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 26th chapter, 50th verse, the summary is that there are 7 primary elements which consist of total energy, which is called as Mahat Tattva, then false ego, and earth, water, air, fire, and ether. These are the 5 gross elements. Okay, all these elements are at the beginning, they are not mixed. But when Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, enters into the universe, then along with him enters Kala, which is time, Karma, which is work, and the 3 modes of nature, Guna, Sattva Guna, Raja Guna, and Tama Guna. And then the whole process of creation begins under the supervision of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu. So this Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu, he is the expansion of Mahavishnu, and he is present in each of the universes, and he is also present within every atom, as confirmed in Brahma Samhita. So Lord is omnipresence, which means that he is present in the atom as well as he is present. Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu is present everywhere, which means that in the atom as well as in the heart of every living entity as Kshirodakaśāyī Viṣṇu. So that Vishnu who enters in our heart is Kshirodakaśāyī Viṣṇu. So these points highlight the process of creation as described in Vedic cosmology, specifically focusing the role of Garbhodakaśāyī Viṣṇu here, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who enters and manages or directs the material creation. So it's very nicely explained, the process of creation into this verse. So with this, we will pause here and we'll continue our study of Srimad Bhagavatam tomorrow. Vrindraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.